Hello, it's Catherine here, and I'm bringing you a special edition that I feel quite passionately about. And I'm going to dive straight in and start with Ephesians 4, verses 8 to 9. It says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned, or received, or heard from me, or seen in me, put into practice, and the God of peace will be with you." So I'm bringing this scripture into the context of part of my calling in my life, and that is I serve as a lecturer with the South African Theological Seminary. And something that we've been encountering and that I've often wanted to speak about is the dynamic of AI. AI is great. It's been a great tool for many to help write assignments, to help write emails, to fix grammar and all those kinds of things. But I feel quite strongly, I think AI is a great tool and it can be used for good things. But what I'm afraid of is how we are applying our minds and how we are learning how to write letters, how to write assignments well by ourselves, how to write good introduction conclusions, how to write academic papers. What is in-text citation? How do we write that well? What is a works cited list? Why do we have to reference sources that we've read about? Can't we just write after we've read everything? No, you've got to write about who informed your thoughts and reference that. And what do you think about what you've learned? Do you agree with what you've read? Do you disagree? Why do you disagree? Reference another source of scripture that explains why you disagree. And I think with academic writing and writing like that yourselves, you're actually learning about the content and you're grappling with the content. And I remember when I studied many years ago, I had amazing lecturers that guided me in how to write an introduction, a conclusion, how to write a better academic paper, how to grapple with different sources of readings. And it was great. I really applied what I learned and where did scripture fit in and how did I apply that in my life? How did I remain Christ-centered, Spirit-led, Bible-based in everything I was studying, and not just having theory, but absorbing the theory, seeing what I agreed or disagreed with, and then applying it in my life. And that's what's important. But because AI has come in, the South African Theological Seminary has decided to start in some of their courses to introduce end of module or end of term exam. So after all the writing modules are done, there's an end of year exam. And I think this end of term exam, I think this is really good because we need to go back to the good old days or back to basics where we learning the knowledge and examining how well do we understand the knowledge. Because basically at the end of each of these courses, it's what have you learned and how can you apply it and what tools are you gaining in life? You can't get AI to do everything that God is calling you to do. So for me, this is really important. And I don't think we need to be scared of exams. You need to prepare well. So the one course that I'm doing, which is biblical leadership, I will be posting the things you need to prepare. It's just 2 sheets. Which you will see down below if you're doing biblical leadership with me. And then you also need to upload a vigilator form. So we're actually asking you to find someone who's going to sit with you, someone you trust, who's going to watch you during your whole exam. And they need to sign a form and fill that out. That's also within your SATs course that you need to upload. And then you also need to, at the start of your exam, record a recording with your invigilator where you say your invigilator statement has to be, "My name is full name, and I'm invigilating this course and give the course code. Final exam, I confirm that I will be present for the duration of this exam, and I verify that the student is completing the exam on his own and without assistance or study. And the student statement needs to be my name, your full name, and I'll be completing the course code, final exam without assistance or study aids. And then learn, prepare for the exam, and then apply yourselves in the exam. You can't quickly call on AI to help you in the exam. You have to apply your mind. And I think this is a good thing. And I think in the midst of everything that's going on with social media and AI, we also need to keep applying our minds and not to let that go. So I will leave with that scripture again from Philippians 4, verses 8 to 9. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. So what you've learned in your course and what you apply in the exam, apply then in your life and put into practice. So I hope this helps you and is an encouragement. God bless you.